Obviously the roads are very busy. However, it's very difficult for human beings to believe that accidents are just accidents. We tend to impute some motive to accidents. Typically, the car driver would probably say that the cyclist came out of nowhere, they didn't see them, they didn't signal their intentions clearly. People stop seeing the other person as a human being and start seeing them as an object. You know, those people, that group of people.
We're so used to experiencing everything through our own experience, and we think of the other as being different to us.
If you can create a sense of empathy between two people, that's a really powerful way to influence what they do.
Virtual reality is a powerful tool when we're trying to inspire empathy. That's because it's really immersive and it recreates the human experience, so we can really understand what it's like from another's perspective, and that then leads us to change our behaviour.
So we've created a relatable everyday road experience, and what we do is we flip that, so drivers become cyclists and cyclists become drivers.
We took this experiment across 5 markets with over 1,000 people, equal between cyclists and drivers, and we measured both the empathy and their behaviour change after the experiment.
È che dobbiamo fare attenzione perché appena ti distrai può succedere qualsiasi cosa.
Y ponerte en la piel del ciclista muchas veces también te ayuda a comprenderles.
I think potentially it can change things. If it gets enough reach and if it gets to enough people, then it can change enough things, because it makes us as drivers get to see it from a cyclist perspective and vice versa for them.
We compared people who took part in the virtual reality, and we compared them to similar drivers and cyclists who didn't have that experience.
60% of people who we contacted have changed their driving or cycling habits.
When you drive a car, it's a dangerous piece of equipment and you need to drive it responsibly. And that means that not only do you have to pay attention to your experience, but you've got to pay attention to the experience of other people as well.
Traditional road safety campaigns focus on awareness. This is about behaviour change. So we created a top tips flyer which will help cyclists and drivers change their habits.
Put your mobile phone away.
Putting your arm out and being able to touch a cyclist, then you're probably a little bit too close to them.
Often cyclists could make themselves more visible to drivers.
Going with the flow is about realising that you can't control what's happening on the road.
Simple things like how you indicate in front of other road users, or whether they leave enough space at traffic lights.
It's not just about awareness, it's about pledging. So we'll be using Facebook for people to pledge to say that they are going to share the road.
Campaigns like Share the Road are vitally important. What they do is they raise awareness of the issues, they raise awareness of the dangers facing cyclists, facing car drivers, and they also drive empathy between the various road users.
What we have to do is we've got to remember that every cyclist and every driver of a truck or a car is a human being with a family and with relationships and people that they care about.
There is a lot of us versus them on both sides. And I think if you think of people as human beings, be it pedestrians or cyclists or motorists, no one wants to run someone over, no one wants to be involved in a road traffic collision.